afternoon. My name is Dr. Kulsum Kondiah. I am a senior lecturer at the University of Johannesburg in the Faculty of Science, and I teach at the Department of Biotechnology and Food Technology. I am a researcher, so I do science, and I look at developing tests that can detect things that cause disease in water. And I also teach. I teach university students from first year right up until they are senior students, where I train them how to become young scientists just like me.
How did you become interested in your field?
So as I was growing up, I was really interested in what causes disease in human beings. And when I started studying at university, I discovered a group of tiny little microorganisms that we can't see called viruses. And these really excited me. I wanted to know how they work, and I wanted to know how I can actually prevent them from causing disease in human beings. So that's how I got interested in my field.
What do you like about what you do?
I like creating things. So I'm actually, what I do is I develop tests. So there's a lot of creativity in that to detect these, I want to say germs, but they're not really germs, viruses in water. So I really enjoy creating these tests, putting together different things. And I work with nanotechnology as well. So it's interesting to work with really tiny things. But I also enjoy teaching because I get to interact with many kinds of students. We love to exchange knowledge. So they tell me about what they know, and I tell them what I know. And we listen to all the things all the stories that can help us to know more about what's happening in our country and how we can actually solve issues related to, for example, viruses that cause disease in human beings.
How does your work impact others?
So the implications of what I do on other people in society is, first of all, the test that we design, especially in my research group, is to try and help monitor for any kinds of disease outbreaks. In fact, we're looking at designing one for COVID, for the virus that causes COVID-19, just so that we can be able to detect these viruses early and to inform people, create awareness, and make them help them to put in the right measures to actually prevent a lot of people from getting sick. And the other exciting thing or implication about what I do is that because I teach, I'm actually training young scientists who will one day be able to, in the near future, be able to solve some of our problems as well.
Can you show us how we can do STEM at home?
So there's science is everywhere, in our homes, in our environments, whether we're in a car or we're walking on the road, there's science everywhere. But one of the things that I want to show you today is that we can use our smell and taste to be able to tell whether something is good for us or something is bad for us. And we've learned in the past that we're able to taste our food because we have 5 tastes: that's sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and something called umami, which is basically about savory flavors. And we've been taught about these flavors on our tongue, but it's not really true. Essentially, on our tongue, we have many receptors, and these different kinds of receptors help us to taste the sweet and the salty. So they're all over our tongue, but some people have more salty in the front, some people might have more sweet in the back. It differs from person to person. But one of the fun activities that you can do is that you can actually blindfold yourself. So that's what I'm going to do for you today. I have a scarf here. So you can use anything that you want, and you can play this with a friend. You can play this with your mom, dad, anybody actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blindfold myself, and we're going to have a tasting activity. So that's me blindfolding myself. Unfortunately, you don't have anyone with me to play, but this is a fun game. Okay, and I have 4 items here that I'm going to taste. I hope you can see them. I've actually blindfolded myself. Okay. So this is the first item. So you can put anything, hopefully nothing too sour to the taste. And I don't know what's in here. Okay. I'm tasting a lot of sour. And it's chewy. And it smells sweet. So this actually tastes good to eat. I think it's a sour gummy. And I hope I'm right. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm now going to taste the next item. I don't know what I have here. That was yummy. Okay, so here, oh, I have something a bit sticky. I'm smelling it. It smells nutty. And it tastes nutty too. I'm a little bit salty. I think it's peanut butter. I'm just gonna have a look. Yes, it's peanut butter. I hope you saw that. I'm just gonna lick that off my fingers. And I have a third item here. Peanut butter is not my favorite. But like the gummy. And I have something else here. It feels like a powder. I can't really smell anything, so I'm just going to taste it. Hopefully it's not awful. I can't taste anything. Maybe it's flour. Okay, I'm not sure what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like much. I'm gonna have a quick look to see what it is. Oh, it looks like hot chocolate powder, but I couldn't taste how sweet it is. And I have one last item to taste. So luckily I haven't had anything awful to taste. You know what this is? Smells nice. Oh, it feels gooey again. So that's what it is. It smells like chocolate. I'm going to taste it. And it tastes like chocolate. So I think it's chocolate. It is chocolate. And that's a fun activity that you can do anywhere with your friends, with your family. Have fun.